Reacher Season 2 bringing back Roscoe would be a huge mistake. The second season of Amazon's Reacher would score big with viewers if it brought back Willa Fitzgerald's Roscoe, but that would be a mistake. The first season of Reacher took the logical step of adapting the very first novel in Lee Child's book series, Killing Floor. This made sense for the show too, as it found Alan Ritchson's Jack Reacher adjusting to the real world after spending most of his life in the army and solving his brother's mysterious murder. While there was much excitement about Reacher recasting Tom Cruise with Ritchson, the showrunners also nailed the casting of two other key characters. Reacher's allies Finley, Oscar Goodwin, and Officer Roscoe formed the emotional core of the series and proved a great counterpoint to the stoic title character. Reacher and Roscoe also formed a romantic attachment, which was aided by the great chemistry between Ritchson and Fitzgerald. Just like Child's Killing Floor, Reacher Season 1 ended with Jack leaving both the town of Margrave and Roscoe behind. While this was heartbreaking to some, Reacher Season 2 shouldn't undo this. Roscoe can't return for Reacher Season 2. Reacher Season 2 adapts Bad Luck and Trouble, the 11th entry in Child's novel series. This sees Reacher bringing his old unit back together when one of them is murdered. Outside of Reacher himself, Maria Sten's Neagley, no other characters are returning from the first season. Given how positive the response to Roscoe was, maybe there was temptation on the part of Reacher's showrunners to fit her into Season 2, but there is really no place for the character in Bad Luck and Trouble. More than that, Reacher is a character who, by design of the author and in personality, is a total loner. At the end of each novel he moves on, and while there are some recurring characters, he never forms any permanent romantic attachments. There's also the fact that Roscoe is staying in Margrave to rebuild the town after the bloody events of Season 1, so unless Reacher actually heads back there, it's difficult to see how their paths could cross. Maybe they could reunite in a future season of Reacher, but it would be a mistake to force one for the second season. Killing Floor ended with Reacher realizing he and Roscoe could never work, as she was committed to Margrave and he was a nomad who could never stay put. While there was a suggestion that maybe they would see each again someday, Roscoe has never reappeared in any of the Jack Reacher books. Child himself was so taken with Fitzgerald's performance as Roscoe, claiming her version was far superior to the character from Killing Floor,